people have favourite video game series, and sometimes it's the characters that makes it for them, sometimes it's the story, and others it's the setting that this story takes place in. There are so many amazing games where the main story isn't the thing that captures the most attention from its fan base. The Mass Effect series is an absolutely wonderful example of this. The story is amazing, but it's only as good as the entire galaxy that they've managed to build around it. Fans have long ago thrown the main story to the wayside and created their own characters to run around in that universe before dipping in and out of the main story as they see fit. The world can and indeed should be as much of a character in a video game as the protagonist and antagonist. After all, why are you fighting for the land you live in if it's not at all that important to you? So today's video is about the top 5 locations throughout video games that I have really enjoyed and have captured my attention in some way, shape or form. These are in no sort of order because I simply cannot tell you which one I loved more at this moment in time because it's constantly shifting between them. But these are the ones at the moment. I would love to know some of your favourite places in video games, so please let me know what yours are in the comments down below. Number 5. Hope County, Far Cry 5. So I am going to get a lot of hate for this as quite a few people did not like Far Cry 5. I, unfortunately, was not one of those people. I actually really enjoyed this game and have played it through a great many times just for the running around. Hope County has 3 main areas and each area is distinct from the other while having a cohesive look and style that tells you are still in the same area. Sprawling fields of wheat, hills to base jump off of, one of my favourite pastimes I might add, mountains to climb and woods to just hurl through either on your legs or a bike. The area is just beautiful and it's made all the more fun by some of the crazy antics you can get up to in the game. Ubisoft really put some thought into how this game looks and I am happy to say that I think they succeeded on making it look like America even if it isn't a real place. Number 4. STEM, Evil Within 1 and 2. The idea of a machine that can create a completely new world based on a host mind just opens up so many possibilities for video games. It was proven in the second one that this means you can create a peaceful world full of beauty and wonder, but both games also show you how terribly these things can go wrong. I love the eerie beauty created in both games, with gothic architecture mixed in with traps, fire and death. There is nothing here that isn't pulled from the brain of the host mind or the person who is controlling that mind, and it can lead to some really interesting environments. Would I want to live there? Not really. But it would be a nice place to visit if everything didn't go horribly wrong. Number 3. World of Azaroth. So, one of my old guilty pleasures is I used to be a long-time WoW player. I love the world of Azaroth and would spend way too many hours of my time just wandering around the world and finding all of the hidden objects, lore, fishing, cooking, doing anything that I found interesting at the time. I would spend time just flying around and there is just so many different places to go, but all of them have something interesting to be found. It's been years since I've played it and I am still constantly talking myself out of signing up, so that I can play it again. Elleraine, my hunter, really needs to get out there and do some more work. It's been way too long. Number 2. Andromeda. This is a bit of a cop-out, but I really love the way that Mass Effect Andromeda took us to a place that humans have never, and let's be honest, probably never will go. The different planets that they created, the aliens they made, and just everything is so beautiful and well put together. It almost makes you wish that spaceflight was an actual thing that you could do so that you could go and find a new home, as is the point of this game. Also, I'm still a little bit salty about how shittily the games community treated this particular game. It's awesome, and now some of the channels that said it was an absolutely rubbish game have started to promote it as a good game. The universe they created, or the galaxy that they created, which isn't ours and is completely separate to ours, is so beautiful, so wonderful, with so many different habitats, all just put together wonderfully, makes this such a wonderful game, and is why this version of Mass Effect is on here and not the original trilogy's Galaxy is on here. I love both, by the way. Number 1. Tamriel. So we all know that Skyrim was a big phenomena a couple of years ago, and still technically is. It's a wonderful game, and almost all of the other Elder Scrolls games have been just as fun and just as interesting. I love running around the open world aspects, causing as much fuss and trouble as I can get into, or even if I feel the need to just go hunting, collect herbs, or enchanting materials. Each area of Tamriel has its own style and culture. Yes, it is based off our own world, but it is different enough that you can really tell that they tried to do something different with each race. The Elder Scrolls Online was a game that I got really into back into the beginning, and I just loved the areas that they came up and created for each race. Now, that one is one I'm planning on going back to. WoW is gonna have to wait because it is time to head back off to Tamriel. So that's some of the top places in the world of gaming that I have loved to hang out. There are more, I'm sure, but these are the ones that have really stuck out to me and made me love gaming more. I can love a game for its story, but I feel disconnected with it because the world building just isn't there. Or it's our own world, and I like to play a game to escape our own world. Many thanks to Lloyd for requesting this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, everybody. And if you have, please don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And hey, why not let me know what some of your favourite worlds in gaming are? If you're interested in getting a video recorded for yourself as well, please check out my Patreon down below. Take care, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!